another Naruto reaction. Today we're going to be doing episode 338, and in the last episode we found out that Kabuto was under Itachi's Izanami? Izanami.
He's in a loop.
He's in a loop, a constant loop.
And it's going to drive him mad.
Yeah, it's in his head, so like he's not even fighting anybody, he's just standing there like completely frozen, but he's fighting a loop in his head. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Alright, so yeah, we get to find out a little bit more, and what happens if, what happens now that he's in a loop, you know what I mean?
Yeah? Is he done? Is he, I mean...
Roll that beautiful Naruto footage. Jutsu!
See? They're just standing.
I'll keep him trapped, so that it's easier for me to cast my usual genjutsu on him.
So then, right now, Kabuto's caught in the loop you've created? And that's the Izanami?
Izanami.
When did you cast it?
The very first time Kabuto stabbed me with that blade.
Remember, he went like... That was the first time, and then he opened up his eyes.
Way back then. But how? You said that it was a visual jutsu that worked even without vision. How can a visual jutsu work without eyesight?
Izanami is a visual jutsu that works with the physical senses of you and your opponent.
The physical senses of both?
As you are battling your opponent, you use your visual prowess to take a record, like a picture, of the sensations you and your opponent are feeling in that instant. We'll call that Exhibit A. As time progresses, you find that Exhibit B is a more important moment. Then you record Exhibit C, and so on with Sharingan. So you're using your powers to create a perfect copy of Exhibit A. We'll call this A prime. By overlaying and connecting A to A prime, the Izanami also links a path including B prime and C prime to create fluctuations within a fixed time.
So Kabuto's consciousness is trapped inside the loop that you created.
Yep.
He'll be fighting a phantom you and a phantom me for all eternity.
Not quite. There's an escape route built into the jutsu. He could feasibly disengage. You see, the Izanami was developed to admonish and salvage an Izanagi user.
What does that mean?
You know a little bit about the Izanagi already. It is a perfect Uchiha visual jutsu designed to change destiny. What I'm about to tell you is the story of the Uchiha's Izanagi and how the Izanami came to be. I want to be sure you know this.
Izanami, and the story of its creation.
Nope, he can
A
get out,
long
he just
time
has to
ago,
figure it
there was
out.
a great battle the Uchiha clan could not afford
could
to
take forever.
lose. The Izanagi turned out to be an invaluable jutsu.
Oh, back in the day.
Now you die.
He's already used it. But it's such a waste.
As long as we Uchiha possess the Izanagi, it is impossible for us to lose.
Most who used that overly powerful visual jutsu couldn't handle it and abused the power that they held. If there was only one Izanagi user, there was no problem. But when two or more used it, there was a scramble within the Uchiha clan to see who could get the best result.
Oh wait, so there's Uchiha against Uchiha
Bossing
right
us
now.
around. But I am the one who achieved it.
So they have Mangekyo.
You used it on each other?
You see their eyes are Mangekyo.
You fool, you're all talk. I shall rule. Not just over the Uchiha, but the entire shinobi world. All thanks to my Izanagi.
Now he can't use it again, he's dead. Unless he goes blind and burns. Oh, and then now they're gonna do it.
God.
And it just keeps fighting.
The Izanami
Yeah.
was ultimately created to control its power.
Okay.
Normal
Is that why you
vision-based
gotta kill
genjutsu is powerless against visual prowess.
There has to be a way to settle this without more fighting.
You think I would stop now? Oh, be quiet!
She done put him in one.
That's the second. Exhibit B and Exhibit C. He did it.
If you have the will to change, then take my hand.
You can't fool me.
You're already in it.
You're already in it, dude. That ain't real. Okay. Wait, when does this start? Oh, he used it. I think that was the last one. I
First
don't know
rate
what's
work
going
sneaking
on.
up behind me like that. However, while I have the Izanagi, you won't be able to beat me.
Yeah, there it is.
There it is. Next comes the butterfly.
What is this? My right eye. I should have gone blind after activating
It's
the
back.
Izanagi.
See?
The Izanagi that you depend on so much will not protect you now.
Quiet!
Yep. Because you're in it.
No,
And he's gonna use it.
not yet. Not yet!
Reality is a product of
He
chance
used it to-
we call fate. We cannot predict it.
Yep, because he
But
thought.
Izanagi can twist around an inconvenient reality and lead it to a new fate. At a whim, the user can change the original reality into a new one.
Okay,
A
so
fallen
that's a
opponent can just revive, so to an enemy it's an intolerable jutsu.
Right.
If someone is using the Izanagi to change an outcome for their own benefit, the Izanami causes them to circle endlessly in a loop.
I believed that the Izanagi was the ultimate visual jutsu. But this means the Izanami is a far superior one.
Yeah.
Izanami
I see.
forms a loop using physical sensations, even stopping Izanagi from warping reality.
Since the Izanami is a jutsu meant for stopping the Izanagi, there's an escape route that's built into the loop.
Look at all the swords that she dropped.
Yeah.
Yeah. So in order to break it, you have to...
Take your hand. Take their hand.
You think that's what it is?
How?
Instead of stabbing her,
There is
taking
no
her hand?
destiny that Izanagi isn't able to alter! I can never be forgiven for all the blood on my hands.
Even still, take hold of it.
Use
Oh.
Izanagi
He
anymore.
changed it.
Oh! He said I won't use Izanagi anymore.
I'll accept reality and we'll move forward.
So
Once
he
one
has-
accepts the original outcome and stops trying to run from it, the loop will stop. This jutsu guides you toward accepting your fate, instead of relying on jutsu to change it.
So he needs
A
to accept
jutsu with an
himself.
escape is too
as who he
dangerous to
is.
use in combat.
Kabuto
That
does
is why the
in order to
Izanami
get out
is a
of there, and
forbidden
he will never
jutsu.
do that.
It could take a long
If Kabuto
time.
stops trying to transform himself, then he'll be able to bring the loop to an end.
Kabuto needs to realize...
The Uchiha clan and their history of conflict. The arrogance and recklessness displayed by those who misused the Izanagi. I understand why
lot of
Izanagi
conflict.
and Izanami became forbidden jutsu. And I also see how one must learn from the past, accept one's fate, and then find a way to move on afterward. If he could still escape, then...
He reminds me of the old me. He thinks by getting everything, he can accomplish whatever he wants to. I stopped listening to what anyone else said, and I stopped letting myself trust anybody. In his case, Kabuto is so deluded that he thinks all of these powers are his and his alone. He can't forgive himself or accept himself for what he truly is. It's
Yeah.
clear that what he's doing is wrong, but he's not completely to blame for not realizing that.
He is not like you. No, you were perfect.
Sasuke,
Oh god, Sasuke.
you know, I was going to control you. I planned to use the visual jutsu Koto Amatsukami. I treated you as though you were a child. I thought you needed my protection. Sometimes two people who appear to be complete opposites are actually two sides of the same coin and can only succeed when they work together. Like the Izanagi and Izanami.
And like someone else.
Look at me and find in yourself what I couldn't find in me. However, do not ever say that I was perfect.
No, it's impossible. I've already become a perfect being. But this isn't the real me!
How long will you imitate Orochimaru? If you want to exit this loop, you must re-examine your mistakes.
Shut up!
Why would you tell him that?
Oh, he's going to use a fire style jutsu. Water style! Water dragon!
Water style, water dragon missile!
You don't know nothing. You have no idea what's going on.
Sharingan. But how did I get any of this wrong?
First off, I should have acknowledged and appreciated myself for the person I was. If I'd just done that, I never would have had to lie to anyone. To myself, or to you.
It's 9 o'clock already.
Something wrong?
Nah, I just wish we could wrap up this war so I could finally get a good night's sleep. They never tell us rearguard shinobi what's going on. We're kept almost completely in the dark on everything.
That's true. So, what are you gonna do when this war's over?
Well, I'll start by going home. If the war ends and the 5 great nations continue to be friendly allies, then maybe my little brother
Don't
who's
look at
been on
me.
a mission forever can finally come back home.
Boy, I envy those who have a home to return to.
Yeah, well, you could come home with me. I mean, my home is just an orphanage. But if my little brother's there, he can take a look at your wounds for you.
Wow, Urushi. Thank you.
I really hope you'll come home this time,
That's the kid.
Kabuto.
I'll start.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you hear him? He said he's gonna stop
All the
reanimation.
reanimated shinobi will be gone. I'm Itachi Uchiha of the Leaf once again. I have no more regrets.
But why? Why help the very village that did this to you? That put you where you are? You may be able to forgive the Leaf, but I can't!
I'm not the one who can change you, Sasuke. But I can stop this. This reanimation jutsu is something that I can affect.
He didn't say
In
who
doing
though.
so, I'll fulfill my promise to Naruto at least.
Oh! He said Naruto.
It's
Yeah.
time to end this. I leave the rest up to you, Naruto.
Wow.
Yeah. Just awesome. Oh, Itachi's amazing. He is so amazing.
Amazing!
Amazing.
Even in death.
Even in death, he's amazing.
Sasuke's got to get over it.
Yep. Get over it, Sasuke.
Get over it, Sasuke.
Yeah, so that was episode 338.
What's the next episode?
339.
She guessed it.
Believe it.